I wanted to respond to some of the comments that I've gotten the past couple weeks in regards to the videos I did. First about the one about how many sheets and towels you should have, and then the one about my closet and how I buy clothes and things like that. I'm not suggesting you live the way I do. I'm trying to give you a different perspective on how you live. It's so easy for us to get caught up on watching TV, social media, the things we see in magazines, and think that we have to buy. It's okay to not live like that, because I have the different perspective because I see what happens on the other end. Because I clean out people's houses when they pass away, I see what happens to your stuff. The reality is that your average household, I might have some things I can sell out of that, but most of that stuff goes to donation. Yes, there are maybe some of the clothes and things and some of the household things that I can send to consignment shops, but your basic everyday stuff, it's getting donated. A couple years back, this is quite a few years back actually, I knew a couple who had this sprawling, beautiful home, couple acres. They decorated to the hilt on every holiday, and they decided they were going to downsize. They were moving. They had never been to an auction in their life, and they had an auctioneer come in and auction off all the stuff they weren't taking with them, which was quite a bit. And I remember they walked around all day almost like shell-shocked, because they just assumed that because they had bought good quality things that they were going to go for really good prices. Now, this is back in the day when an auctioneer would come in and do household items, which they won't even touch anymore because you can't get any money for them. But these people were shocked. Shocked. They were walking around like, I spent this much for this and this much for that. So I've grown up with auctions, and I clean out people's houses. I know what your stuff's worth in the end. And if you're spending a lot of your hard-earned money trying to keep up with what you think everybody else is doing, why are you doing that? So I just try to give you a different perspective. Obviously, I live by myself. I live a very simple life. I honestly, like I said, I live in jeans. The last time I dressed up was 3 years ago for my dad's funeral. I don't have a big extended family. I don't have guests in my home. Again, I'm not telling you how to live. I'm just trying to give you a different perspective so that you don't think you have to keep up with what you think everybody else is doing.